What's that?
I'm recording.
We are back.
What is up?
Hello and welcome to Which is Better on iTunes and all other podcast things. Well, not all of them.
Enough.
They won't let us on Spotify yet.
Ooh.
Still trying.
Too cool for school.
Spotify do podcasts?
They do.
Yeah, they just started.
If you got a really good one, you can, but ours is not good.
Yeah.
Here's a little trick I learned from Sean Parrot. When I'm not using my device, I put on Brad Edwards' comedy albums on shuffle and let Spotify run all day.
Oh, don't tell anybody.
And at the end of the year, I get a check for $12.
Don't tell anybody.
Dude.
Don't tell anybody?
Well, I don't want to get in trouble.
Is it illegal?
What's illegal about it?
I mean, not technically, but I'm sure they can find a way to make it illegal.
Well,
These corporations, man.
look, if Taylor Swift can stand up to Spotify,
Yeah,
I think she did.
I think she did.
Guys, how are you?
Good. How are you, Gary?
I'm fantastic.
Good.
Living the dream.
You are living the dream.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah. Yeah. We had Taco Bell just like 2 days ago.
It was pretty nice.
Yeah.
Those nacho fries are off the chain.
You love the nacho fries.
I don't mean to interrupt.
Okay.
How do you know that you're real?
Wow.
How do you know? You ever wonder if you're even real?
I don't think I'm real most of the time.
Whoa. You don't think you are?
Yeah.
But how could you prove it to yourself?
Couldn't.
That's the question.
I know I'm real because when I pinch myself, I go, ow. And no fake thing would do that ever. That's how I know. I go, oh.
It's a really fake reaction, though.
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm wheel.
Ow. I'm a real person.
Oh, Jonathan's handing me a piece of paper. It says, Jesus, take the wheel of fortune.
Wow.
Thank you, Jonathan.
That's fun.
What is that? Is that from a song?
Is
that from a Tom Waits song or something?
Do you
That
guys
sounds better than a Tom Waits song.
enjoy camping?
No.
No?
No, I don't.
No.
Neither of you enjoy camping?
No. Because one time my dick almost rotted off on a church camping
Almost
trip.
rotted
How
off.
did your dick almost rot off?
I got like a heat rash or something
On your dick?
not my. It was around my crotch, but
Okay.
it ended up spreading.
Wow.
It looked like I had
Just got too clammy down there.
It looked like I had sex with like a cherry pie. But no, it was bad, and I was too embarrassed to say anything about it.
Oh, yeah.
So
got
I
worse
just
and
dealt
worse.
with it for a week. Then I got home and I could barely walk. Like I could. It was.
Oh,
I
my
could,
God.
yeah.
Is it just from being sweaty and kind
Yeah.
of rubbing together? Oh,
Yuck.
poor Gary.
Yeah. Going to the doctor was weird.
And now
I
you
bet.
associate that with the camping.
Yeah. I just
Can't enjoy the outdoors?
No. I just immediately see my penis looking like Freddy Krueger.
Oh,
Ah,
Fred.
I
Good
love
old
it.
Fred.
I love to get out there and just be away. With
Yeah.
animals and stuff. I know it's not really Sean's
No.
cup of tea, but I think maybe Gary.
Well, I have a similar childhood problem.
From camping?
Like, from when I was... Well, just like being outdoors in general. From the time I was a little kid, there was always the specter of skin cancer. So we always had it like... Just like... They just told us that every moment you go outside, you were charbroiling your skin and you're going to get cancer and then you'll die forever.
Yeah.
So it's still, I think I just have some latent fears of being outside.
I mean, and I'm particularly allergic to everything.
Mhm.
Like
You are.
poison ivy, and, and
Chicken.
Water.
yeah, chicken. And I overcome it. And I go in it. I just maybe Gary.
Now, I love a good day in nature, but I just don't want to spend the night.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I don't think.
but a campfire. You get a campfire going.
I can't stand the way the smoke makes my skin feel.
Really?
Oh.
It bugs me so bad.
I like
Wow.
campfires
Yeah.
Yeah.
to some extent. I don't mind it for short periods of time. If, like, I would stay in a cabin in the woods, but I don't want to stay in a tent.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't wanna stay in a tent.
Ideally, a cabin.
Yeah, a
Almost
cabin.
froze to death on a camping trip.
What?
It was like 12 degrees outside, and my water bottle spilled in my sleeping bag.
Oh.
It was just like, oh my God,
Yeah.
just a nightmare.
I think the last time I went camping by myself, and it was one of those nights where, like, I didn't check, but, like, the temperature just dropped.
Yeah.
And I was out, and I woke up in the middle of the night, and I had, like, put on all the clothes I brought. Like I had like 2 pairs of pants on and my jacket on and a hat, and I was like then inside of the sleeping bag, and I was just like, this is fucking terrible.
Yeah.
I just lay there all night.
Yeah.
It's misery.
It's tough to be cold at night because I get how people die of exposure because like there's been times when I've just been in my room and it will unexpectedly be 30 degrees or something, and then you like wake up and you're like you can see your breath, and then you just go back to sleep because like you just sleep is more powerful than being cold for me.
Yeah.
So like I'll just wake up like shivering, and then I go, oh, okay, well now it's finally time to do something about this because I'm gonna die. But I definitely get how people would die.
What sucks is when the pee factor comes.
Ooh,
into it.
yeah.
You know, you're trying to sleep, especially if you're camping and you're like bundled up in 18 layers of things, and then you're like in a sleeping bag, and you're like, I gotta pee. And there's no fighting it.
Yeah.
And you gotta get up and get shoes on, go outside and pee.
Ugh.
What I'm saying is you should go camping anyway.
Yeah. I got a rock stuck in my foot, too. It was like
in your foot?
I slipped in the river.
Yeah.
And I pulled my foot up, and there was a pebble just underneath my skin. And there wasn't like I couldn't see where it went in.
Whoa.
It just, all of a sudden under my skin.
It's a miracle.
I had to, like, cut it out with a knife.
I went to Yellowstone years ago with my brother, and we were there's some lake there, and really cold water. I was like, I'm going to get in the water. And I was in the water kind of like up to my knees, and it was so cold that like I went numb. And I was kind of like walking around. I didn't realize it when I was walking around. I like kicked some underwater piece of wood, and like, you know, not a huge piece, but like maybe if you took a toothpick and broke it in half, like that much of a piece of wood went under my toenail.
Oh.
And then I got out and we're walking around. I was like, ow, what's that? And like it's like the heat and sensation came back to my foot. It's like this fucking disgusting thing. And I'm like, well, got 8 days of walking to do, and I just destroyed my toenail.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
Sounds great. Camping. Go out camping, have fun, step on a thing, get some skin, get some rocks under your skin.
Yeah.
Cut off your own leg.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
I say we just press on, and we'll do we'll do Brad's tip and
okay.
get into the show.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right, you guys ready for Brad's tip?
Yes.
Listen to an album.
Whoa.
Nowadays, everybody with your iPod shuffles, you listen to one song, you listen to the hit.
Yeah.
So it used to be like that. And I'm not even saying become an audiophile and get vinyl records. I'm not saying that.
Right.
I'm saying you just get an album, sit down, and listen to the music. Listen to what a lot of art, especially older stuff, was designed as a whole album. You know? And I think that if you'll take that moment, you know, take that and just sit and listen to a whole album.
Would you?
Pick an album and listen to it.
I couldn't agree more. It's
Doolittle by the Pixies. Well, I mean, what album? I mean, you gotta listen to an album. What album would you listen to?
You gotta listen to an album.
Person Pitch by Panda Bear.
Okay.
I've listened to it through so many times.
I'm gonna listen to Karate Ninja Boys by the Karate Ninja Boys. It's their self-titled debut album.
Is that it?
Yeah, if you guys are going to take my tips seriously.
That was actually my serious answer. That was 100% serious.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to Zoombl by Gimbal Dim. That's Gary's favorite album. Is Rimma Dim 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 by Gooble Beeble.
No,
that's not his favorite.
I like really good music from good artists.
All right,
yeah.
Let's call Mark Anunson.
He likes Picasso's music.
Hello.
Hey, friend.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Hey, Gary. Hey, Sean.
How are you?
Dandy.
Jonathan, is that sound coming through okay?
Yeah, it sounds. Jonathan says it sounds great.
Jonathan.
Oh, he's our producer. He's a bonobo.
There's no way there's a guy Jonathan there.
He's a bonobo. It's a bit. You'd know that if you'd ever listened to this podcast.
I've listened to every single one of them. Right up until the point where I do my little thing, and then I stop it.
Well, how's you been?
It's been great. I think CGI is so much better than regular effects, whatever you guys are calling them.
Okay.
So yeah, listen.
Okay. That doesn't really prove that.
No.
Okay, you guys are talking about Jar Jar Binks is CGI.
I don't think we ever mentioned Jar Jar.
I don't think we did talk about Jar Jar.
No, we did.
And
He's
maybe
right.
like Dark Crystal was probably like.
Okay, he listened to it.
But I'm just guessing.
Well, today we'd like to ask you about Bitcoin.
Well, yeah. I'm glad you're asking about that.
What can you tell us about? I'm still unclear on what a Bitcoin even is.
It's not even a real thing.
It's not.
But
No.
you can make money off of it.
Nothing is real.
Well, that's
Whoa.
true. That's a good point. That's what I was
Right.
trying to say this earlier
We were
in the
just talking about
podcast.
that, yeah.
Was, how do you even know if a Bitcoin is real?
It's not. It's just like this computer does all these calculations, and then it all of a sudden says, "Hey, look, I made a Bitcoin. Who wants to buy it?" And then these people go on to their computer and put money in an account and go, "Well, I'll buy it for this amount of money." And then they turn around and say, "Well, I'm going to try and sell it for this amount of money."
You wouldn't. You're saying don't invest in Bitcoin.
No, he
Oh,
does invest
I
in Bitcoin.
invest in Bitcoin, but I'm not saying I ever expect to get my money out.
You're going to get your money out, Mark.
Well, I'd heard some kid got like $1,000 check from his grandma, and he invested all in Bitcoin right when it happened. And now he's got like virtual $700 billion or something, but it's not. He's like the richest person in Bitcoin.
Bitcoin
I don't
world.
know.
This doesn't
How
sound
do
like
you-
a real story. There's lots of legends like that. You know?
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you what I heard. I mean, you're the expert.
Hey, I don't want to brag, but I've doubled my money
Whoa.
in Bitcoin.
Jeez.
So how would you cash it out?
I have no idea.
Can you?
Is this a
No,
Ponzi?
actually, so it's weird. You have to get on these things called an exchange,
Mhm.
right? So most people start off on a thing called Coinbase, where you can buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin,
Whoa.
and Bitcoin Cash.
Mhm.
Wow,
So
these
you can
all-
connect that to your bank account,
uh-huh.
transfer some money in there. But here's the thing: they charge you like pretty high percent to do a transaction.
Oh.
But once you get your money in Coinbase, and that's like a legit place for it, then you can go out to these other exchanges and like do a bunch of transactions that don't cost you any money.
Is this?
So I'm like,
I've heard about dark web. Is this for buying like dark webs?
well, you can use your Bitcoin to purchase stuff on the dark web. I hear.
Whoa.
Mm.
Have
A
you
lot
ever?
of people were doing Bitcoin and then buying stuff off Silk Road, but
Ooh.
they shut that site down.
Uh-oh.
What did they sell on Silk Road?
Hitman.
Everything. You could buy hookers, guns,
Really?
Ooh.
yeah,
I want to buy a hooker.
Unmarked weapons.
sex
Ooh.
slaves, you name it.
I want
Ooh.
a sex.
Website.
I want a sex dominatrix. But who makes me? Can you pay someone to dominate you, Mark?
With a Bitcoin?
Well, there's probably not enough money to pay somebody to dominate
Wow.
to. No, yeah, I'm sure you could pay him in
Oh,
Bitcoin, right?
Good. Thank you, Mark.
So when Super Mario hits a block, that's a
making
Bitcoin. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. That's where they
Makes
come
sense.
from. Okay.
That's
16-bit
basically what's happening.
coin. 8-bit coin.
I mean, you think the bubble's going to burst, or should we invest in Bitcoins?
I would never tell anybody to invest their money in Bitcoin,
Okay.
even though I've done it myself.
You've just got money to burn, though.
It's just gambling, you know?
Okay.
You
All
don't
right.
know what's going to happen. You could wake up tomorrow and it could be worth. You put $1,000 in there, it could be worth 20,000. It could be worth nothing. You don't really
Oh.
know. So but if you want to get involved in Bitcoin or any of these cryptocurrencies,
Yeah,
please don't use any money you can't afford to lose because it's like going to the casino.
that's good advice.
Hmm.
But I
Okay.
did do the calculations on when I got my severance check from losing my job. If I'd have put the whole thing in Bitcoin to just now,
Yeah.
I'd never have to work again.
Don't ever do that.
Yeah, don't go back and go, well, what if I put all my money in Bitcoin?
Yeah.
Or what if I put all the money I had at the time into Amazon?
I had for Christmas one year, my ex, her parents were like, "Well, we'll either give you $1,000 or buy you $1,000 worth of Apple stock or something like that." That was like, it was something that like had always been successful, and then this time it wasn't, or so all the money just disappeared. Whatever it was with Apple, whatever it was. So I always think, God, I wish they'd have just given me that money. Or I just didn't know about it.
Yeah, it stinks.
Well, thanks for the advice.
It probably didn't help.
No, you did. You let me know.
He said,
Yeah.
beware.
You don't need to do it, Brad. It'll just piss you off.
I'm not going to do it. I just want the
Yeah.
people to know. Our fan base.
Coinbase fan base.
Are people listening to this?
Josh
podcast?
Lewis listens to this.
Oh, really?
convinced. He was convincing when he acted like he listened.
Oh, okay, that's nice. Well, that's one.
Yeah. So
good. One
that's
person
good,
is enough.
That's all we need.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
It'd be embarrassing if we were just doing it for ourselves.
it would be weird.
Yeah, that would really suck.
All right. Well, thank you, Mark.
All right, guys. Have a wonderful night.
All
Thank
right,
you, Mark.
Thanks again. Thanks,
Great guy,
bye.
Mark.
Bye, friends.
Real great guy.
Good old Mark Anunson.
Yeah, get some Bitcoin
Well, you heard it from Mark. Invest all your money. Liquidate everything you have.
and put it in
Your
Bitcoin.
child savings, Bitcoin. All right, now it's time for Gary's special segment.
Hey everyone, it's Gary. For my segment this week, I would like to talk about pranks.
Mm.
For listeners out there, a lot of y'all may know that I'm quite the prankster. Pulled a lot of pranks in my day.
Devilish.
Yeah, downright mischievous sometimes. So,
Yeah.
One time, me and my friend had this idea for a prank.
Okay.
And what we did is we took an audio CD
Yeah.
and we put about 1 minute of silence at the very beginning of the CD.
Yep.
And then we just filled the rest of the CD with audio from a German pornographic film that we found on the internet.
Nice.
And so we took the CD to Best Buy
Okay.
and we popped it into one of the CD players in the CD player section.
Yeah.
And my friend cranks the audio as loud as it'll go. And he presses play and then walks off and meets me over in the CD section.
Yeah.
And we're just like waiting for it to go off. And I was like, well, did it work? I was like wondering what was happening. And then all of a sudden you just hear, just like flying through the store. And it was, I just panicked and started to head for the door.
Of course.
It's obvious it was the two kids.
Right. And yeah, like I just walked out, and we even at the very front of the store, we could still hear the like porn just pouring through the entire place. Yeah,
Dang.
and what was funny is he ended up. Shout out to Nate. He listens to the show too.
Nate.
He he went back like a week later, and the CD was still in the thing.
What?
So he didn't even find it.
What?
So if you want to do that prank, it's a classic prank, and it's pretty easy to do.
How did they not take it out? Or
They didn't
Did they
find it.
I remember going to.
how long was it playing?
I don't know. Like I think there's like.
Well, there's so many stereos. How are you going to pinpoint which ones?
I think it played for like 10 minutes or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it wasn't like an hour of
Okay.
porn sounds.
I do remember when they would have all the computers, the old like desktop computers on display. I did know the only thing I ever knew about how to hack into anything isn't even hacking. But I would go in and write a banner so that whenever the screensaver would come on, it would say like "suck my butt" or something. And they would all say "suck my butt."
Suck my butt.
That's a good bit.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you, Gary.
Thank you, Gary.
That
That
was
was beautiful.
Good prank. You heard it, guys. Get your CD player. Go down to Circuit City.
Head on down to Radio Shack.
Go down to Cat's Music.
Which you got to get a VHS tape. What you gonna do?
Get a You should get the VHS tape of your friend sucking his own dick
Yeah,
and put that in.
all over the monitors. At like, the
Best Buy.
That'd be
Yeah.
All right, now it's time for Sean's thing.
Hey, welcome to Sean's Golden Oldie from back in the day. We're talking about a little underheard princess of R&B, Tina Marie.
Ooh.
Okay, this is a protege of the horrible monster Rick James, who was just a garbage but made great music. And Tina Marie is kind of in the same style.
Mhm.
You're kind of funky R&B disco somewhere in that little area. I recommend first listening, if you really want to have some fun, Irons in the Fire. It's got some ballads. It's got some up-tempo disco jams. It'll make you feel good. Yeah, it's probably not one to sit and listen to as your album to sit and listen to necessarily,
Maybe.
but it do make you want to dance. And if you want to dance in your pants or out of your pants, check out Tina Marie's Irons in the Fire.
All right. Well, guys, now it's time. Thank you, Sean.
You can
Now
get it
it's-
at Best Buy.
There's 1 minute of dead air, and then Rick James beats her to death. All right, guys, it is time. I say shit sometimes. I'm like, I wish I would have fucking dipshit.
Yeah.
I hate things I say. All right, guys, ready? Now it's time for Which is Better?
Which is better? Which is better? Which is better? I don't know. Which is better? Which is better? Which is better? Let's find out now.
Which is better? Sight versus sound.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a tough one. Let's go around the room, get gut reactions. Sean?
Gut sight.
Gut sight for sure. Go inside.
Gut sight.
I'm gonna, just to be contrary, gonna say sound.
Wow.
I
I think this is the only time Gary and I have ever agreed on
yeah.
anything.
Yeah,
Anything
out of
at
all four
Yeah.
of the podcasts. Well, let's find out now. Question number 1. This is right about what we were just talking about.
Uh-oh.
Music or art?
Wow.
Which is more important? I mean, visual arts will encapsulate paintings and sculptures.
Okay.
And any kind of, or
Music.
music.
Am I?
You go.
Go ahead.
Either.
Probably music. In general, music. But this is the thing about music is like mostly music I listen to is kind of background because it's just like stuff that I listen to at work and stuff.
Mhm.
I don't often sit down and only listen to music, but sometimes I'll just go to the museum and just look at art. But I think in general, music
Okay.
because it gets you going.
Yeah.
Keeps your mood light.
I mean, in a way, when you walk around, art is everywhere in like advertisement, so
Mhm.
there's like,
Yeah.
and that's sort of like the background music you're talking
That's
about.
true.
But then when you do sit down and listen to Rick James's
Tina Marie.
Tina Turner,
Yes.
Tina, did every Tina get beat? Because Tina Turner got beat up.
I don't know if she did get beat. I mean, if she was near Rick James, she probably did, unfortunately, but maybe she didn't. Also, Teena.
Oh.
Who was that one? Was it Funky Cold Matina?
That was her, yeah.
I liked her.
No, that was her.
Yeah.
Yeah, her music alone is going to make me vote for music in this round.
Cold
Yeah.
Matina.
What do you think, Gary? Music or art?
I'm gonna definitely have to go with music.
Whoa.
Oh.
Gary hates art.
No, I love art.
Okay,
but-
so go ahead.
The music, I mean, it causes feelings that art have never done for me.
True. I agree.
Well put.
I've never seen a painting and been like, I want to dance.
Okay.
That's a good point. Have you seen a painting that moved you?
Yeah.
Like moved you to tears?
Not a painting, no.
I have. I not often. There was an exhibit at the Frist recently,
Yeah.
and it was like World War I paintings, and there was one that was just like this huge wall to wall painting of like soldiers, and I don't know, something about it was just so beautiful.
Yeah.
It moved me. But that almost never happens.
I mean, obviously, music is art, so it's just sort of like
Well,
all
yeah.
the same thing.
Visual.
Right. I'm
Visuals.
just saying it's. I think music, and I think that so far sound is winning.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
think music.
That's
is
true.
All right, next question: glasses versus hearing aids.
Wow.
We've all got glasses.
I have more experience with glasses.
I think glasses are kind of more. You can walk around with glasses and you're kind of sexy. A hearing aid.
Yeah.
I don't think people. I think it's more frowned upon.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They're pretty sexy.
Yeah.
They're like flesh tone,
Oh yeah. I mean, it depends. I don't know. I don't think that hearing aids have gotten into the fashion world necessarily. Like they still like the coolest hearing aids look like they're from the future or something.
Yeah.
They look like those ones that kind of go
like-
around the edge and have those little kind of weird tentacles.
And no one wears fake hearing aids.
No, to look cool.
Yeah.
Maybe someone does, but yeah, I think
Yeah.
that,
That'd
like,
be weird.
if you have glasses, people are like, "Oh, he's got glasses." If you got hearing aids, somebody thinks that something's wrong with you.
Yeah.
Like even if it's the same level of, dysfunction.
Oh yeah, that's
Right.
true.
It's like you could be really fucking blind,
Mm-hmm.
and like I mean, you trade glasses with people sometimes. You're like, how the fuck do you see anything?
Yeah. I don't know how I see. How do I see?
Do you have a severe prescription?
It's somewhat severe. They definitely. I have to go down from regular glasses into some kind of special lens because otherwise it would be super Coke bodily. I can't see shit.
I think glasses are better. What do you think, Gary?
Glasses are better.
I'm gonna say hearing aids, just for our hearing impaired listeners out there.
Oh,
No, just as I said it seemed wrong, but they can listen to
know.
things too.
they're reading
Yeah.
just printing out in front of them.
They just feel the vibrations with their fingertips, like on
Feel
the
it.
stereo.
Which is better at communication?
Whoa.
They say
Whoa.
a picture says 1,000 words. Sean was moved by looking at it.
I was moved by a picture.
And you can just look at a photograph, so visually you can see something and take in a lot of information.
Yeah.
On the other hand, language,
Yes.
you convey a lot. You convey specific
a whole
thoughts.
lot with sounds. And
But
sometimes
there's some things
even
you can't convey with it. Yes.
I mean, there's some magic to even. I was thinking about this the other day. In general terms, like how different it is to type things than it is to talk about things, and how much is conveyed through just little ways you say things, and
that's a good
the
point.
way you say. I mean, when I'm talking like this, you're like, "Wow."
Yeah, especially with
But if I'm talking like this, you're like, "Wow."
you can't text sarcasm.
No,
You can't-
it's tough.
It's very difficult
Unless
And-
someone knows you.
Yeah, but even then,
Even then, it can
it
get
gets
dangerous.
convoluted. It's a lot more clear when you're speaking.
Yeah, you can be like, I hope you get AIDS. And then somebody will be like, well,
really hope I get AIDS. That's a weird thing to hope.
yeah. And then you could go, no, I was just kidding.
Yeah,
I was being sarcastic. Well, I don't think that would even be
it's
sarcasm.
Sarcasm, yeah.
That'd be weird sarcasm. Oh, I hope you get AIDS.
He says it, but he doesn't mean it. What do you think, Gary?
Man,
Which is better at communicating?
I don't even know what I came down on.
Oh, sorry.
I'm going to say sound.
Sound.
Sound is better at communicating?
I think so.
I'm gonna
I
go
don't know.
pictures.
Yeah?
Yeah, because my thing is like I feel like language a lot of times gets in the way of shit.
Wow.
I feel like if I
Wow.
could just communicate in drawings alone, I'd love that.
Wow.
No, there's something
Pictionary.
to be said there.
Like language, I mean, it does. Sometimes it's tangles shit up, and you're
Wow.
like, man, I just want to present what is to this person
Yeah.
instead of.
I suppose sign language. Well, no, like if you've got like a dog, you can teach it by voice commands. You can teach it by hand signals or something. It's like they both kind of convey. It's just I feel like obviously there's something more instant about sign.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
but
Like if someone told me about the Holocaust, I would be like, "Oh, that sounds bad." But if you show me
If you
pictures,
see a picture, that's
I'm like,
true.
Good
I think
Lord.
I think a picture in the way they they say pictures worth 1,000. We already said that,
right.
But it conveys a lot of emotion very easily in a way that language doesn't necessarily.
And I think as far as photographs or whatever goes, there's no room for interpretation. You're seeing what
Yes.
you're seeing. And you think of
You could.
if you think of like old times when you look at like medieval times when someone would draw a lion, but they've never seen what a lion looks like. They'd only heard of what a lion looks like, and they draw this monster.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck is that? That's a lion. What do you mean? Or they draw like
lion,
what they imagine.
dummy.
It's got like peacock feathers.
Someone
and shit.
described to them a rhinoceros, and they draw just a dinosaur unicorn monster. And
There's
they're like,
horns
"That's what
and it's big.
It's got a spoiler on it.
So what did we figure out for communication?
Oh boy, I'm still on sound.
Yeah.
Though, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Conveying emotion, I think maybe pictures are better. But
Would you rather me tell you what boobs look like, or would you rather?
Wow.
See a picture of boobs?
wow.
Yeah.
I rest my case.
That's
Your
a
Honor.
good question.
But I guess boobs are information technically, but
Let's get the data on these things.
All right, we'll move on.
can I get a printout on these boobs? I'd rather see boobs. If you're listening out there, I'd rather see boobs because I love fucking boobs, dude. I love boobs. I'm fucking straight and I love boobs. Even if I was gay, I would love boobs.
He does love boobs.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact.
I'm one of the
Guys,
top 100
listen.
fans in all of America. I've gone down the list.
All
and
right,
I'm
all right. Which is the most beautiful of each?
wow.
Think about
Wait,
the things. What's your most?
is sound or sight more beautiful?
I mean, think of the most beautiful sight and think of the most beautiful
Wow.
sound, and you tell me what they are. It could be,
So you see a boob and then you hear a boob.
you know, how the
Which is-
boobs
what
make
kind of
that
sound?
high-pitched whine that comes out of a boob.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of like the smacking of when a woman's running real fast and they smack against the solar plexus.
I was thinking like custard coming out of something like
Boob?
like a stirring sort of
Ooh.
macaroni and cheese
Oh,
stirring.
The
Yeah,
sound?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
You're saying that's
what
a
I
beautiful
thought they-
sound?
No, I thought that's what boob.
Oh
Sound.
no! I'm just thinking of the smack itself. I'm thinking like it. Okay, it hits. It's like a 10-foot. Like let's say 3-foot boob, and
Uh-huh.
It's hitting the body. It's just smacking against
Yeah.
it. It's like you're listening to Rick James and Tina Marie. It's just smacking.
Okay,
Okay.
or a sunset.
Yeah.
With a nipple right in the middle of it. It's like two suns.
Honestly, this is tough.
That's fair though, because one
This
of the
is a
most
tough-
beautiful sights is a naked woman.
A naked woman. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the most beautiful things is a naked tattooed white girl.
Whoa! What the fuck?
Look, they gotta be
I think that
okay. A beautiful naked Chinese girl, that
Okay.
better tattooed, covered in tattoos,
tattoos.
just laying in your bed naked
Gary hates
hearing,
tattoos.
with hearing aids.
with
as
two hearing aids out of each nipple,
Yeah.
just ruining your sheets.
Yeah.
Just get that naked tattooed, creamy white skin.
well. What kind of tattoo is it?
Obviously, Koi's just got a koi on each shoulder.
Joe Coy tattoo? I'm listening.
When they're the blush of passion gets their lips all red. And they're
I've
all
never
worked
seen
up.
any of this.
Yeah.
You ever seen a naked
Yeah.
tattooed girl in a bed?
Oh, yeah.
No, I have, but
That's a nice sight.
I don't
Harry
know.
likes them tattoos.
I love when you see like the squirt dripping off the ceiling fan.
You know.
Then he turned it on and
it's
let it
just-
hit the
yeah.
wall.
All right, all
It's
right.
like a
Okay,
dog
so
after a bath.
a beautiful sight could
A beautiful
be.
sight. I'll say for me,
What's your favorite sight?
some arts. Some
Okay.
arts I've seen were
Alright.
great. Maybe Grand Canyon. I feel it's tough to say.
Grand Canyon's
It's tough to
beautiful.
say, like, because when I think of things that I've really enjoyed, it's usually stuff that has moved me in some way. Like
Mhm.
being at the Grand Canyon was like one of the few times in my life where it's just like, oh my god, it's
Yeah.
so like it's I can't even believe this is real. What's like it. Like that, I've not had any sound feelings like that where I was like, though I've
Yeah.
been to the symphony and heard some things that
Yeah.
blew my mind.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
I mean, this is hard for me to say because one of my most favorite sights is the ocean, but part of that is sound.
yeah.
So
That's
I'd
tricky.
say, obviously, a naked girl of any race.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was kidding before, guys. Any race.
yeah.
Almost
He likes
all but 2 races
yeah.
naked.
Which send in your picks for
yeah.
which
Which
race,
race is
that- Please don't do that. Well,
No.
you can, but just send it to
I'm-
the secret email.
But sunset, beautiful skies.
Sunsets are
It's
beautiful, man.
beautiful. That will move me passionately.
Yeah.
And
So, what was the question? Sorry,
which is your? Well, I said which is more beautiful, but we'll just say which is your favorite of
which
each.
is more? Yeah.
Which is your favorite sight, and which is your favorite?
Oh,
sound?
one of each.
Yeah, I'm saying
Okay.
pick your favorite sight, pick your favorite sound, and then of those, which is
Oh
better.
boy. Okay. Gary, step in.
Yeah, Gary.
I'm gonna-
we
I'm gonna-
gotta get somewhere with you. What's your favorite sight, Gary?
My favorite site, probably the most. Without joking, probably the coolest thing I ever saw was the time that I did DMT and I saw what looked like the goddess Vishnu,
Nice.
Okay.
and that was pretty cool
That sounds chill.
because I'd never had like a hallucination like that before, so that was pretty dope. And other people have apparently seen the same thing on that drug, so that was
really?
kind of cool to find out.
Vishnu, she's out there, baby.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
She's got arms.
I don't think that's who it was, but I mean, it looked like an Avatar woman.
Oh, nice.
That was pretty sweet.
That's
But as far as sound goes, I'd say my favorite sound probably would be the ocean.
Yeah.
I feel like I listen to that a lot in my free time.
You're gonna think I'm queer.
I might.
My favorite sound is laughter.
No.
I know that's so stupid, but as far as something that moves you is when you hear laughter. I think you get. I think that. I mean, yes, the sound of the ocean and things like that. And, and but yeah.
Are we saying only natural sounds? Are we?
No, it's just your favorite sound.
Okay. I'm going to say my favorite thing I've ever seen was probably Grand Canyon, even though that seems also almost as lame as laughter.
I didn't say a child's laughter. I said just laughter.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, when you're on... Look, why do we do it, guys? We're all successful stand-up comics.
That's true. We're all rich.
And when you do get a big laugh, that's
pretty good.
It feels great.
As far as a sound.
Yeah.
What's your favorite sight? Grand Canyon. What's your favorite sound, Sean?
I'm gonna say like I heard and saw at the same time at the Symphony Mahler's 4th, and it was incredible. And it was like, I can't even believe this is happening. This is so amazing. This is a thing I can't even believe that exists. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
But probably I'm just gonna say Grand Canyon, but it seems like a dumb answer. But I'm saying it anyway.
No, that's not dumb.
No,
It feels dumb.
No, it's great.
No dumb
Feels like a
answers.
dumb, weak coward who can't even do multiplication tables would say that.
What do you think, Gary?
As far as what? Grand Canyon?
Wish better.
Was your Vishnu vision better than the best sound you ever heard?
Yes.
Okay.
For sure.
Did I miss that part?
No,
I don't know.
I don't
We
think
didn't
I said
clarify.
it.
I don't
No,
even
but
remember
yeah.
what sound you said.
Ocean.
You not talking. That was.
Whoa!
Hello, darkness. Yeah. Jesus, I don't know. I think
I didn't know
I think
Gary
as
was
much
going to be
as
so mean
I didn't
on
mean
this
to say that.
podcast.
I think I like the sound of laughter more than I like the sunset, but I like them both.
Wow.
And a naked girl laughing at me.
Mhm.
As many times that happened, it's not my favorite. That's the
Wow.
What about a son laughing?
like a little boy
Your son?
child.
Like, no, the SUN. Like he's got sunglasses, like the
Oh.
raisins.
He's just dumping
Yeah.
scoops of raisins.
Just dumping scoops of boobs.
Eat
All right.
more damn raisins.
We're gonna bring this to. Let's be a little bit specific here. Beyonce. Beyonce better looking or better sounding?
Wow.
You like the sound of Beyonce or the looks
This is
of
pretty
Beyonce?
easy for me.
Yeah.
I'll say look. Because I don't really care about her music. Also, she's like one of the people who's like, oh, you can't really listen to my stuff on Spotify because we got our own special service. So I'm just like, well, I'm just never going to listen. I only have Spotify. I will not seek out your music. If you want me to listen to it, just give it to me on the thing that everybody else believes. It's just, just put it on all the things.
Get on board.
You've got enough money. Just let me listen to it.
Beyonce.
I won't even like it.
Beyonce,
Just let me not care.
If you're listening right now, here's a trick. Get a device.
Yeah.
Put Beyonce Lemonade on.
Yeah.
Hit shuffle, repeat.
Yeah.
And you're going to make 12.
On this subject, like you hear people complaining about Spotify, and they're like, you know, I wrote a song that sold 50 billion albums, and I only got a 32-cent check. It's like, well, you work for like a record company. The record company's taking all your money. I mean, if I got 32 million streams, I'd be fucking rich.
Yeah.
Because it all goes directly to me.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta live for yourself. DIY, dog. Ian McKay. Fucking Discord.
Why don't you just be happy that people are enjoying your stuff?
Yeah.
Like when I get a check from Spotify, it's silly. It's not a lot of money.
Right.
But you only get like 2 cents for play.
Yeah.
So if I get like, I'll have it, and they have to send you this, they send you an invoice of how many people listen to it. And it's like, that's a lot of people wanted to listen to this.
Yeah.
Not just me on repeat. People actually listen, so, I mean, maybe it's just not all about the money, Beyonce.
Right.
Yeah, Beyonce. And I'm gonna still say sight. She's a beautiful woman.
She is very pretty.
She also terrifying. There's also something terrifying about her. 'Cause she's like sort of monstrous. Like she's big. She's so thick. Her legs are
muscly.
I would say as big as my entire body. Each one of her legs is as big as my body.
Probably right.
I remember when I saw the Single Ladies video for the first time.
Yeah.
And I was like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
If Beyonce walked up and was like, let's fuck, I'd be like, I can't.
No.
I wouldn't dare.
Yeah, how would you get to the vagina past the legs?
You're crazy. Yeah.
You'd have to break. Jay-Z must have a 17-foot penis to get past all of the legs and butt.
They probably don't fuck anymore. They're probably done.
Do you think they don't?
I doubt it.
He fucks, she don't.
Yeah. That's probably what it is.
He doesn't. Yeah. Aren't all of her songs about him cheating on her?
I guess.
And then he has to write songs where he's like, "Hey, I'm sorry that I did that.
It's your boy.
Yeah, sorry that I cheated on you. Oh yeah,
He's entirely too ugly to be with her.
He's a weird looking dude,
very camel looking,
but he's a great rapper.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he was.
Whoa!
What do you think, Gary?
I'm gonna have to go sound, just because I am not really attracted to people like Beyonce. If you catch my drift,
please, I don't catch it. Please,
Beyonce is light skinned.
Tell me exactly what you mean.
She could have tattoos.
I'm talking about pop stars.
Oh, so you wouldn't even fuck Carly Rae Jepsen, man?
I couldn't tell you what she looks like, man.
She's cute.
Next question. Which is funnier? The sight of someone falling or a fart sound?
Wow. Man, okay. One of the funniest things I ever saw, and this was probably context related, but I went to see Eyes Wide Shut in the theater, which is a fucking weird ass movie.
Yeah. Yes.
And it's long and it stays weird the whole time, and then it ends weird, and you get out of it and you're feeling weird as hell. And then afterwards, this, I'll say, in a nice, she was a big lady, and there were like those red ropes that they, whatever, and she just fell the fuck over one all the way. She fell all the fucking way, and man, it was probably all context, because like normally if you see someone fall, you kind of go, oh no. But like it was already such a weird fucking vibe with having seen that weird movie, and then you see someone fall, and it's just like,
oh yeah, to have all that 2 hours of tension broken by a BBW tripping over the velvet ropes after Eyes Wide Shut of all fucking movies.
It was really funny.
I'm gonna have to go fall.
Fall is funnier than farts.
Yeah. Farts, they just like have. I've heard them so many times. Just but falling, man. I watch fail compilations. Probably like 3 hours of my day is spent watching fail compilations.
I like a nice fail compilation.
I watched one recently of zipline fails.
Oh no!
Don't zipline.
I can't watch.
Isn't that a death? That's a death, right?
That's just people dying.
There's a guy like he broke his back for sure, and you just the zip line's like screaming. You can hear the line just like, and he's like going way too fast, and then he's just like, and the woman's recording is like, oh my god, someone cut him down.
Oh man,
it horrifies me, but I feel like I've trained myself not to do anything risky, because I've seen everything wrong that people do. I won't go on a rope swing, trampoline.
I don't get adrenaline rush. I don't crave that. Yeah. I never.
Man, I like roller coaster things.
Yeah, not me.
But I like a roller coaster. But even that, like, kind of makes I got old, I think, and then like that stuff like that makes me sick.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like with after too long, I'll be like, ugh.
I love it, the thrill of thinking you might die.
I don't.
Yeah,
I
like to hang
on
myself.
The edge enough. I don't need any of that. I think the best fall I ever saw.
Yeah.
Now that we're talking about it, honestly, I thought fart was going to sweep this.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a kid, a little bit of backstory. My little brother, Bo, I'm the middle of like 58 children.
You go,
My younger brother, Bo, was a real piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds like a bad name.
Yeah, his name's Bo.
Yeah, that's asking
first of
for it.
all, and he'd steal stuff, he'd break stuff. He's he's the kind of kid who he'd throw something at you, and you throw something back, and then he'd cry and get you in trouble.
Oh.
And he would do this where he'd throw something at you, throw something back. He'd wait 3 hours till mom's car pulled up in the driveway, and then start, and he'd start, and he's that kind of kid.
Yeah.
Piece of shit. Worst little brother.
Awful.
And so I'm at the top of the stairs with my friend Roger, and Bo's coming upstairs. And he's like being annoying. He's in my face. And I push him. The way you kind of push, I don't shove him.
Yeah.
I push him away from me.
Yeah.
And so he's, in a moment, he's like, I'm going to pretend like I'm falling down the stairs to get Brad in trouble. I'm gonna fake fall. So he starts to fake fall off the first stair. Then he like genuinely does fall. he starts going down the stairs. And we had this little dog. Cotton was like a little stupid name. Anyway, little miniature poodle.
Yeah.
Who just loses his shit when this starts to happen. So as Bo's going down the stairs, he starts biting Bo on the face. And Bo starts screaming. He's like, "Stop it, guys!" And so he likes rolling down the fucking stairs, and it took like a half an hour. And it was the most, oh god, because it was like, it was so, he deserved it.
Yeah.
And that's the difference between a fart sound and a fall.
Mm-hmm.
A fall, there's a victim.
Yeah, that's true.
A
Right.
fart's just a thing.
Yeah.
Either one of these things are primal things that make you laugh.
Yes.
You can make a toddler laugh at a pratfall or a fart sound.
Yeah.
I have seen people fall and fart. And that's usually pretty good.
That's the best one.
Yeah, my favorite thing is when, on a fail compilation, when a man gets hurt and like is simultaneously like losing his pants and his underwear. So like he's still hurt really bad, but he's just so concerned about everybody seeing his dick that he's like bleeding from the head, but trying to pull his boxers up.
My favorite thing about fail compilations is when they pause it and the black guy goes, "Bruh."
We should
really
just review fail compilation videos.
That should be our podcast.
Somebody's tripping over, "Bruh, like, you fucking nailed it. Well, let's not gloss over farts, though. Come on, a fart.
A good fart is funny.
Dude, I remember the best fart I ever had. I was at Burger King. It was like shortly after my dad had passed away.
Okay.
And
Go on.
I was sitting. You know how like you'll sit. You know how you'll sit with like your legs up, like kind of like how people do in the shower with the bath. You know, like
holding your knees.
Knees up
Hold your
your
knee, yeah.
chest, yeah.
I was sitting like that in a booth at Burger King, and it sounded like the way my jeans. You know how like jeans like do with a fart. It had that like muffled machine gun noise. Yeah, people were hitting the floor, and I just remember like, have you ever? You think it's going to be quiet, and then it's like, what the fuck
yeah.
was that?
Oh, yeah.
It was one of those.
That sounds like a really good one.
I remember being a little kid. I don't know, like 5th grade or something. I was in science class. I sat next to this girl, Brandy, who I loved. I had such a crush on her. And I had a fart. And I was clenching as hard as I could to like not fart this fart. And it was time to like get our books out. And our books are like under our chair. So you have to like kind of lean over. Like everyone leans to the right. To get your book. That's how I leaned over. I was like, "Whap!" Like right. And like the thing is, as I leaned over, Brandy leaned over, so like her head was as close to my ass.
God.
It was everything. I just like blasted her right in the fucking and it was everyone laughed, and she looked like shocked, like a ghost, and I'd farted in her face, and that was the end of everything. Not that there was ever anything.
I didn't. I'm sure I farted this time, but when I was like, I don't know, 1st grade or something, my dog was having puppies.
Yeah,
and I wanted to see it deliver the puppies, but I had to shit so bad, and I was just standing out there watching it the whole time, and then I shit my pants. And so I go inside, and I remember my mom shook my pant leg, and a turd rolled out of my pant leg, like onto the floor.
It's like the moldy peaches.
And while I was inside, the dog had the fucking puppies too. So I missed the puppies.
Dog farts.
Those
Dog
are
farts are like, yeah, we used to have this dog. He farted all the time. His name was Kaiser, and he would fart. He'd fart those. Yeah, he would fart those like air brake farts that are
yeah.
just like a fucking semi truck coming to the stop sign.
I like the squeaky ones that seem like they're asking a question.
Let's go around and make fart noises. All right, here I go.
Oh God!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Okay,
Oh
so-
God! No!
Did falling or
For
falling
me,
or
it's still
farts?
falling. I think farts are
Man,
funny,
I
but
got some good.
Fart at falling. Grape ladies, number one fall.
that's an incredible fall.
Falling. Oh yeah.
Oh my God! Oh,
Oh god damn it! Falling.
It's so
Falling's
funny.
the best.
Okay. Man, I really thought fart because fart. Look, farts are great.
They're great. Yeah.
If you don't laugh at a fart, I don't want to know
Yeah.
you. You're joyless.
I love to program a fart sound into like Fruity Loops, that audio program. Play it on the piano roll. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
Hear different.
Joanna,
Yeah.
my girlfriend, played when we first started dating. She started playing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" on some synthesizer
Wow,
and farts, and I was like, "All right, you did
that's beautiful.
it." Bigger dick,
Wow,
Mm.
sight or sound?
I guess.
I feel like sight has
Sight.
to have a bigger. Well, you can. I'm gonna say sight.
I'm gonna say sight.
Yeah, I'm thinking sight.
All right, Beethoven or Ray Charles.
Wow.
One of them had no sight. One of them had no sound.
Man,
Sean,
that's tough.
Beethoven or Ray Charles.
I've seen many great Beethoven performances in my day.
Were they both there?
They were both there. Ray Charles was there. I say, on the whole, I've probably had more joy from Ray Charles, though.
Okay.
I liked Beethoven's first. The second one wasn't as good with the puppies.
It's a little more impressive
Yeah.
to be Beethoven because you're deaf and you're
That is way
Saint
more
Bernard.
impressive.
Yeah.
And I think Ray Charles probably wasn't really blind.
You
Yeah.
think it's faking it?
Yeah. People,
Yeah.
it wasn't him. I think it's Stevie Wonder.
Stevie, yeah, that's that.
That's
Have you
a pretty
seen the
good-
video of Stevie Can See? Have you seen that video?
No.
There's like a bunch of clips of him like being able to catch microphones as
Yeah.
they fall and stuff.
He's
Like,
like juggling in one.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of pictures of Ray Charles singing to the back of a microphone.
yeah, Ray Charles.
He
is
was either real
definitely-
method about it or. Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
I'm going to say Ray Charles out of the two, but boy, don't take it personal, Beethoven. You're doing great.
Beethoven is great.
Yeah.
Next question: dirty pics or phone sex?
Wow.
Dirty pics gets pictures of these titties that you love so much,
Yes.
or you gotta go on the phone and just doing all that stuff.
That's wow. That's a really tough one.
It is a tough one because
I mean-
your initial instinct is dirty pics.
Yeah.
Right.
Are we talking about pure jizz? Is that what we're talking about? Like, are we talking about like what's gonna make you blast?
I think,
Or just like-
I think phone sex will make you blast.
Phone sex will make you blast,
Like-
but pictures will make you blast too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've only had phone sex like one time. and
Really?
I didn't like it.
Really?
I don't operate that way.
Yeah?
It's purely visually or like physically for me.
Yeah. So you could put earplugs in and close your eyes and just rub some tit and go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Huh?
I feel like my eyes are usually closed though when I'm getting close.
Really?
Yeah.
yeah.
Getting close?
Yeah. I'm usually thinking about some wild shit.
So you'd rather see.
A dirty pic.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Okay.
That's fair.
Man, I
Maybe
feel
an
like
E card. Sexy E card.
thanks for. I don't know what I would say. I will say I'm going to say phone sex.
I'm going to say phone sex.
For pure blast.
Yeah. I think to mix it up, because let's be honest, you get it. Let me tell you something about a girl sending you a naked picture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me.
They're old pictures.
Oh yeah.
They've done a photo shoot.
No.
They've scanned through. They've taken 80 pictures.
No.
Oh yeah.
Flicked through them and got like. If you tell her, hold up today's newspaper next to your vagina.
Yeah.
'Cause this is like, I had a girl send me like, she's like, I'm sitting here naked. And I'm like, oh yeah, let me see.
Yeah.
She sent me like 5 pictures, and like some of them she had nail polish, some of them she didn't have.
What?
She didn't even match. Her hair was different. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, well, that's fine, and I appreciate it, but this is like your what is that? What do models carry around? A portfolio or something?
Ah,
It's like
yes.
a catalog of pictures.
That happens
It's
all the
fine.
time. You can
But
tell.
phone sex is you got to be in. You got to be having some interaction.
That reminds me, when I was 12, I called the phone sex hotline.
Really?
I found like a number in the phone book or
Yeah.
something.
No way,
sure.
really?
And I was like, I finally mustered up the courage to do it, and I called it. And as soon as the thing started up, I chickened out and hung up.
Yeah.
But for literally probably 6 months after that, I thought a prostitute was going to show up at the house and be like, where's this little boy that said he was going to fuck me? Like, expecting me to pay up or something.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that was horrifying.
Where's my 99 cents a minute? $3.99 a minute?
Next question: eagle or mole? Like eagles can see great, moles can't see.
Oh, wow. I'll say eagle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
I
going to go
like a nice eagle.
Yeah.
Eagles are like...
Yeah. I don't know if mole is the best.
Moles are cool, though.
I mean, they kind of, base their stuff off of sound. I guess maybe a sonar creature would be better.
Dolphin.
Bat.
But I thought like a mole's funny. Yeah.
A bat.
Eagle or bat?
That's a little more difficult.
Bats are cool as hell. That's it. That's what I came to see.
That's what I came to see.
I'm a
I think I
patriot.
originally wrote eagle or bat, and I was like, let's have one that's just obviously
Destruction.
like no country has a mole on their flag.
Majestic eagle or dirty street rat?
Who would win in a fight, Daredevil or Hawkeye?
Wow.
Now Hawkeye in the comics is deaf.
Really?
I know. Well, he deafened himself. He was on an island, and he fighting some, I can't remember fighting some villain who had some type of sonic attack, and he deafened himself with some kind of sonic arrow, so that he couldn't somehow to keep himself from being hit.
so
But
he
he
could-
went
yeah.
deaf. So
Jeez.
in the comics,
I didn't know
Hawkeye
that.
is deaf. He's still
That's
good at bow and
crazy.
arrow, which is already silly. Green Arrow and
Yeah.
Hawkeye, all these bow and arrow superheroes.
Bow and arrow's
have always
weird.
been silly to me.
But
So let's say Hawkeye
yeah.
is fighting Daredevil.
Okay. I guess
And all the things Daredevil can do, except Daredevil's blind.
Daredevil could do a lot of stuff. I think I just like Hawkeye better, so I'll say Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Even though I don't really care about either of them, but I'll say Hawkeye.
Okay. All right.
I'll go Hawkeye. I really like MASH, so I'm going to go Hawkeye.
Daredevil would beat Hawkeye.
Okay.
I think. I wonder if they ever fought
I bet they did it
in
some
the
point.
comics. Somebody must have made that matchup. Oh, guys, Ryerson. Okay, next question. We're almost done, guys. Next question: book or audiobook?
Wow.
Are you going to read a book or are you going to listen to an audiobook?
I love to read, though I do like to listen to audiobooks sometimes, but I love to read because I'm a smart dude and I love tits.
I don't enjoy reading at
He hates
all,
to read.
but
Yeah.
I do enjoy a good audiobook.
Really?
I feel like it's easier for me to visualize what's happening in an audiobook.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, if I'm reading a book, I'm just distracted by all the letters on the page of the book.
You laugh,
fucking
but
bullshit.
I know you're kidding, but I'm like that. I'm dyslexic, and it takes me so long to read
Yeah.
that I go faster to listen to audiobook. Although I will drift out if I'm listening to audiobook, like if I'm like walking around or something, I'll like notice that I haven't really been listening to it.
Yeah.
True.
But it's like reading. I'll do that where I'm like, especially when I'm reading going to sleep, I'm like, I'll just read the same page
Oh, yeah.
every night for a week, and I'm like, I don't process any of it. Although audiobook, you can get if the narrator has a nice voice, that makes or breaks it. There's some books that like I just can't listen to because narrator.
Gilbert Gottfried.
It's like Fran Drescher.
I'd listen to Gilbert Gottfried read a book.
Yeah, I guess I probably would too.
If you give a mouse a cookie.
Okay, so there's a cookie.
All right, guys.
Good night, Moon.
Okay.
Good night, little old lady with the fucking cunt.
Final question.
Uh-oh.
Would you rather be blind or deaf? You gotta be one. Gary, you gotta be one
You
or
gotta
the
pick
other.
one.
I'm going to be so deaf. I'm going
Deaf?
deaf. Yeah.
You wanna be deaf?
Wow.
Yeah,
like
I
Jermaine
believe-
Dupri?
Yeah.
Nice.
Jermaine Dupri boys.
Mm.
I think so.
Them franchise boys.
I
Remember
think
them?
so, yeah.
Was he with them?
Probably.
Yeah, I'd much rather be.
You're gonna be deaf than blind?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Just because I feel like it'd be hard to get around.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard as hell to get around if you're blind. I think I'd rather be deaf, even though it sounds horrible to be deaf. And
Yeah.
it sounds rough to be blind. Both sound very, very impossible. But I think you could just go. Are you allowed to? This is a dumb question, but
Right.
you're allowed to drive a car if you're deaf,
Yeah.
right?
Totally.
Well, I think so, but if you're driving around with your headphones in, you get in trouble.
That's true.
Mhm.
I wonder.
I mean, it amounts to the same thing.
Yeah. I guess maybe it's like how deaf you are, because I'm sure they test it and then they go, oh well, you
Yeah.
can't hear shit,
Mhm.
so you can't.
Yeah.
You're gonna
I'd hate either. And I
Yeah.
see what you mean,
Yeah.
but
Thank you.
I can't imagine ever hearing music again,
Yeah.
or we couldn't do this.
Yeah.
We're all deaf. We would just be like, dun, dun, dun. This would be the shittiest podcast. Probably didn't even hit record, hit a this
Oh,
all
boy.
came apart at the end.
Dark. Got real dark.
I don't
Yeah.
mean da 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 like that's how they sound, but
Mhm.
you know, there's a little bit of that. There's a little bit of the
Yeah.
of a you can't hear.
Right.
I
you know?
disagree. I think they
You
talk
could
great.
be blind, and you could be a DJ or something. You know, you could still
Yeah.
do comedy.
Well,
Yeah.
I've seen. There's that weird commercial where there's a deaf guy who's a DJ. Have you seen that commercial?
No.
No.
Yes. You got to. Hey, if you're listening, check it out on YouTube. Search deaf DJ. I don't know what you search,
Sounds great.
but it's like some guy. I don't know if he went deaf and stayed a DJ or something, but
Yeah.
like basically he's got. I have no idea how he could be a DJ, but like of course if you're
can
in a
feel
loud
the
enough,
beats,
if you're in a loud
yeah.
enough room, you can feel the thing, but. It seems like you would not have a good concept of what
No.
would go well together necessarily.
I guess
Yeah.
he has a visualizer, then that helps
Yeah.
keep a lot of the stuff in sync.
Yeah.
I used to work with a deaf guy at the factory that I worked at for
Mhm.
a long time,
Yeah.
and we would. I mean, I worked there for so long that we would fuck with him a little bit, but nothing
Yeah.
too bad. It was just like my friend, who was a really short dude, would walk up behind him and just be like, "I'm gonna kick your ass, motherfucker!" Like, just where he couldn't see him. Like,
Yeah.
he was huge too.
Really?
And he wouldn't ever talk, but there was a couple times he said "fuck you," and it was
Oh,
so
no.
funny because
Oh,
it didn't.
no.
I mean, it
It
sounded like
a
what
mess.
you were saying
Yeah.
just a minute ago.
Yeah, and my deepest apologies to all the deaf people who heard me talk like that.
This is probably our last show, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess we blew it. Well, you know, I don't think I can say I'd rather be deaf or blind.
I'd definitely rather be deaf.
Yeah.
No, wait.
Although on the
Yeah, I
other
would,
hand, if
yeah.
you're blind, you don't have to work anymore. You know, like if you're
That's
deaf, people are going to
true.
expect you to do stuff. You could you could be
Man.
blind and you could take the rest of your life
Yeah.
off. Couldn't play video games.
Yeah.
I'd never be able to watch Jurassic Park again.
Couldn't watch anything.
You can listen to Jurassic Park though, maybe.
I used to
Ma-
do that.
Really?
When I was like 13. I recorded the audio onto a cassette tape
Oh, you did
and would
not.
listen to just that.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
For really
Yeah.
real? Wow, that's crazy. You're insane, Gary.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
all right.
nuts.
Let's get this all sorted out, guys. What do you think? Who do you think won? Sight or sound?
Man. Oh,
It wasn't
man.
the sweep that I thought it would
No.
be.
No.
It wasn't. I mean, sounds very
Pretty
important.
even.
I think Sight's better. I think I'm going to go with Sight.
Yeah.
Man,
I think
I think I might go sight too, but it's tough.
I think I'm staying with sound, but none of it's changed at all.
No.
But at least we're more, you know.
I feel like I was really changed by thinking about someone falling.
Oh, that really did.
I could definitely see if I could never see someone fall again. That'd be a sad day.
That'd be sad.
It's so funny.
Hey, imagine a deaf guy. And everybody's yelling, look out.
Okay.
And then he falls and he farts.
Wow. That would be.
You ever seen that one Phil compilation video? It's like a hypnotist at a college.
What?
He's doing like a hypnotism show, and there's a guy in a wheelchair on stage.
No.
And
is this where he just rolls off the
and
stage?
he just rolls off the stage.
That one's so fucked.
Because he was hypnotized.
Pew, 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 pew,
And he farted really hard when he landed.
That's what propelled him off. It was like blasting in front of him. All right, guys. Well, thanks, everybody, for listening to Which Is Better. Good night.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
If you'd like to make a suggestion for a topic for Which Is Better, you can email us at whichisbetterpodcast@gmail.com. Follow us on Facebook at Which Is Better Pod, or follow us on Twitter at Which Is Betterer. That's better with an ER at the end. This has been a Corporate Juggernaut production.